Film tax incentives, the industry's best-kept secret for economic prosperity. It involves governments reimbursing a percentage of production costs. But a question remains: why is the Latvian film industry falling behind? My name is Ričards Šlesers, and join me on this journey of making Latvia the next Hollywood of the Baltics. Let me bring you up to speed. In Latvia, our film industry holds potential, but our 20% tax incentive puts us at a disadvantage against European nations with higher rates. I talked with Jeff Most, a colleague, who gave us insight into these kinds of incentives.
These programs are designed primarily to be able to get the billions of dollars and billions of euros that are spent annually into the economies of the countries that offer the incentives. What those incentives have shown to do is to actually raise the standard of living for people in the countries that offer them. And the reason for that is film and television positions are high-paying jobs. Not only does that help the economy, but billions of dollars and euros are spent within each economy on every imaginable type of expense, from flowers, car rentals, restaurants, dry cleaning, dress shops. I mean, I could go on unendingly. But the fact is that incentives arrange for monies to be brought into the economy, which in turn not only replenish the amount of money that the government has provided to the film and television production, but actually brings back even more in taxable revenue. So it's a win-win situation for countries around the world that offer these incentives. And this is a very, very important source of external revenue.
Latvia certainly would benefit if we would have more world-class and very competitive rebates here for international productions. So not only local filmmaking could flourish with the government funds, but also we could attract more world-class big productions coming here. From time to time, there's several filmmakers that achieve to make some very low-budget films, but at the same time, there's also industry veterans who make big-budget films. It's actually, for us, it's big budget. For on a world map, it's maybe a micro budget, less than micro budget.
The realities of making movies and TV is that it's a highly risk-averse business because it is so risky in creating these kinds of materials. So in order to be risk-averse, we as producers look for the best opportunities, the best incentives globally that attract our business. But oftentimes, these decisions, which are made entirely on economics, end up having a tremendous benefit to the local population. Again, through tourism and through all the monies put into the economy. But it is the incentives themselves which are the determining factor about where we film in the world today.
Latvia has the infrastructure, and we have a workforce to make a thriving film industry here. But we have something else, and that is one of the biggest European virtual production studios. This revolutionary technology provides simultaneous real-time reflections and the 3D parallax effect, transforming film, TV, and commercial productions.
Latvia continually loses out to both Baltic states. That's a shame, considering that it is uniformly agreed that Latvia has the best locations, the most beautiful locations, the most diverse locations, not only of any state in the Baltics, but considering Europe on the whole, as some of the most beautiful natural environments and cityscapes that you can find anywhere in Europe. We also have the largest major film studio in Sendler, north of Germany, bigger than anything in Scandinavia, just waiting for filmmakers to come. with a very welcoming attitude, in fact. My experience with Latvian filmmakers is they are some of the finest people I've had the opportunity to work with globally. Hardworking, well-educated, great attitude, and really fine artisans who really just echo the feeling of the spirit of Latvians on the whole, of being a very proud people. Unfortunately, the world does not get to see that because we have one of the worst incentives being offered anywhere in the entire world, let alone the European Union. It's a shame. No one comes to Latvia.
Let this video be a bookmark in Latvia's journey towards becoming the next Hollywood of the Baltics.